Hi guys. So I thought I would pop on today and just go through this week of free oils, BOGOs, and what that actually means for you. So it's BOGO week in doTERRA in the States, different BOGOs, and BOGOs in Europe as well. Hi Claire, thank you for joining. Just to caveat, I'm at home today with 3 dogs and there seems to be a little cat next door crying, so I'm hoping that my dogs don't all just go crazy. You can see one of them just here. Okay, so I want to talk to you today about BOGOs and what that means, why these oils and how these work. You don't have to like commit to buying lots of oils, you know, you can buy 1 oil, you can buy potentially 5 oils and get 6 oils for free. There's a lot of flexibility within these offers. But I think sometimes what happens is people just, you know, they know lavender, they know, you know, lemon, and they know peppermint, and they know those oils, so they get a bit scared when, you know, they see all these other oils and they don't recognise the names of them. So I just sort of wanted to go through them. There's quite a lot. There are 5 offers in total, so I'm going to kind of whiz through them and just talk to you about why you need these oils, why I love these oils, and why they're such a good deal. And this ends tomorrow, so this is really kind of the last day to be thinking about them and ideally getting your order through today, and hang around to the end as well, because I've got an extra little gift if you do order today as well. So firstly, the first offer is to buy Serenity, and I don't have Serenity at the moment, but it's this size, so it's a 15 ml, which is 250 drops of essential oil. And Serenity is just one of those blends that everybody loves. It's sweet and woody and floral, and it's known as the restful blend. So it was designed to support sleep, which it's amazing for, but you can also use it in lots of different ways. So the ingredients, very top line, are lavender. So if you like lavender, then you'll really get the lavender from this. Cedarwood, and cedarwood is actually my favourite sleep oil, really takes me into a deep sleep. Vetiver, ylang ylang, chamomile, vanilla bean extract, and sandalwood. So it's got this kind of like floral, woody, but sort of, you know, the vanilla bean gives it this sort of almost like a chocolatey undertone. And it's really, really good for calming, for rest, if you're a little bit stressed, if you're, you know, in this heat a little bit in your head, if you've got kids that are kind of struggling with concentration, that need a little bit of calming after school, then this is a good one. There's lots of different ways that you can use it. You could just inhale it, you can put it in the diffuser, really nice before bed. You can also make your own little roller like this. You can buy like little rollers like this with a little roller top, which I'm going to talk about in a second. Actually, this is a real winner for gifts. I've often made this, put like 25 drops of Serenity and topped it up with fractionated coconut oil, and it's a winner. Everyone loves it. I even make a cream with it as well. So if you know you want to kind of get in early and get some kind of gifts and get stocked up, then Serenity, everybody loves it. So that's the first one. So you buy Serenity and then you'll get Balance for free. And Balance again is a 15 ml, so it's 250 drops of oil. And this is known as the grounding blend. It's a really lovely blend to ground you. And it's in a little base actually of coconut oil, fractionated coconut oil. So I tend to use this a lot at the start of yoga, especially at the moment, because we can't really be handing around bottles of oil and we can't really be sharing so much. So what I tend to do is I'll go around and ask people if they would like, you know, if they would like some grounding before class. And I'll just put a little drop of this on their hands and then get them to rub their hands together and inhale it, and it really works. You know, I've seen people come into classes or come for massages and they're really like in their head, and they have a little smell of this, and you can just see them kind of really get into their bodies and out of their heads, which I think we all need right now. This is not one that you would take internally. Neither of these you would take internally. You would inhale them, use them topically on your skin, or again you could diffuse them. So this is a combination of frankincense, hoe wood, spruce, which are all very, very grounding oils, and then it's blended in with some of the chamomile and blue tansy to really soothe as well. And not only is this good for yoga, for meditation, just to help you in general, it's also really good to balance moods, good for hot flashes. So any of you that are a little bit hormonal, this is a good one for you. Good if you're feeling a little bit anxious, you know, maybe you just got that feeling in your belly, this is a really good one. And again, good for kids. And you can also use this, I found this today in my research, you can also use this for kind of aches and pains. I didn't actually know that as well. And just so you know, the books that I'm using mainly this Modern Essentials book for my research that I really recommend, and also the Essential Oil Life book, which is another one that's really good. And it's really nice to have a book to kind of sort of have when you're sort of going through this journey with the oils. Okay, so that's the first BOGO by Serenity, get balance for free. The second BOGO is like one of my favourites. I couldn't wait to get hold of this one. And this is by Rose. Okay, Rose, this is a 10ml touch, which is diluted with fractionated coconut oil. And Rose is basically known as the queen of essential oils. Frankincense is the king. She's the oil of divine love, a very precious oil. We didn't do Rose until kind of a few years ago. And she just smells like absolutely divine. You know, I would say out of all the oils, this one just bursts your heart open, the oil of divine love. So you know, it kind of says it all really. And there are so many reasons that you would use this oil spiritually and also physically. So the physical uses for this oil, it's very calming, very soothing, you know, really good just to calm you down. Just by smelling it. You can either use it on your pulse points, use it behind your neck, on your spine, wherever you use it, it's going to really help to calm you down. And it's a really lovely natural perfume actually. You know, I'm a big advocate of kind of switching out toxins and perfumes. I really get offended when I walk behind some people here and the smell of their toxic perfume just comes onto me, and it just really is disrupting our hormones. So if you switch those toxic perfumes out and move to essential oils, then you know, you can't go wrong. And Rose is definitely like up there as one of my favorite perfume oils. Okay, so in terms of how it can support you physically, it can support brain function. So you know, if you're struggling with concentration, brain fog, anything like that, then this will be a good one to use. You could use it just on this little fleshy area here, just below the occiput. Just put it on here, or put it on your temples, or again on the back of your neck, or inhale. You know, when you inhale an oil, it goes into the brain. So really good to help with brain function, especially if you're kind of in your hormonal phase and maybe you've got a bit of brain fog, then this would definitely be a good one. It supports like menstrual cramps. So a really good one to use around your period, you know, if you've got PCOS, if you're struggling hormonally with PMT, or if you've got cramps, this is a good one to use. You know, little and often, regularly onto the belly. Rose is a good one. It's just, you know, it's like the number one oil. All women need rose in their life. It also supports the immune system, as many of the essential oils do, so a good one to use in these times, just to give us an extra little boost. It's actually the highest vibrating essential oil on the planet. So for those of you that are into vibration, you know about this kind of stuff, but you know, obviously to be in a state of fear, to be in a negative state brings your vibration down, so it makes you more prone, makes your immune system suppressed. But actually by using certain essential oils and rose being the highest vibrating, it really brings your vibration back up. So also good for bacterial infections, for skin. I love to use this. I love to roll this on my face, just all over my face, and then I do my gua sha, I use it at night. You can also blend the other oils like Hawaiian sandalwood, helichrysum and frankincense in there as well. Sometimes when it runs down, I start to put other oils in and just use it as a really luxury face serum. I'll use that, and then after that I'll use my moisturizer. But yeah, rose is just totally amazing, really good to support skin and wrinkles and collagen production as well. And I think I said that it could also be good for night sweats, so it's worth looking into that hormone balance for any of you women that are kind of my age group out there that are watching this back. Okay, so that is by Rose, and Rose is a precious oil. It's, you know, on the more expensive spectrum of the oils, but you're going to get these 2 oils for free if you buy this one. Okay, so you're going to get, and this is one of my faves, I've been loving this oil for a while, Magnolia. Where's my Magnolia? Haha, it's here. Okay, so you're going to get Magnolia for free, and this oil is the oil of compassion. It's very floral, very sweet, really good for adrenal support. So for those of you that are out there that are fans of lavender, lavender has a chemical component in it called linalool, okay, and that's one of the components that makes it very, very soothing. Lavender has 50% linalool and Magnolia has 80, so it's actually even more soothing and calming than lavender. And it's really good for the hormones to help us to balance, and really good for adrenal fatigue, and really good just to calm us down as well. So I love to use this again. This is one of my kind of perfume oils that I take with me everywhere, and people always comment that I smell lovely. And I'll just tend to sort of pop this on my pulse points, on my wrists. Tara's saying love Magnolia. And yeah, I just use it everywhere. And this one actually, because I was running low on it, can't wait to get my new one, I actually put a little bit of vetiver in it because I love vetiver so much, and because vetiver is a base, it really sort of grabs onto the skin really well, and I find that it's a nice balance because this is so floral. I like a little bit of vetiver in, so that's just a little tip when you start to kind of use it, to put a little bit of vetiver in. So it's really good for sleep, really good for calming, really good for just kind of helping us to balance, and it's another one that is really good for the hormones as well. So this, you know, there are many oils that I'm going to talk about today that balance the hormones, but for me, this little set, the rose and the Magnolia and the next oil I'm going to talk about, are really the ones that kind of connect to my heart, the oil of compassion as well. So, so you will get this for free, okay? And then the second oil that you would get for free in that BOGO, I hope you're still with me, is Beautiful. Now Beautiful, you can't actually buy Beautiful. It's a limited time offer oil. They do like a beautiful spray mist, a lovely mist that you can get in the States, but they don't actually sell the oil, so it's like a one-time offer. They only do it as part of special promotions. I haven't actually smelt it, so I'm really excited to smell it. Again, it's a 10ml roller, and it is a mixture of lime, osmanthus, bergamot and frankincense. So it's kind of got, osmanthus is a Chinese flower, lime and bergamot are citruses, and it's also got frankincense, and frankincense is, you know, divine, the oil of truth. So I'm really interested to smell this. I've been reading about it today, and it says that it's uplifting, captivating, relaxing, and really good for anxious feelings. And the mixture of fruity and floral smells just makes us feel beautiful. So, you know, who doesn't want to feel like absolutely beautiful? And something that's really interesting, because I was thinking about this, is because of the way the citruses in this oil, so bergamot and lime are very photosensitive oils, but the way that the oils are processed for this oil, they're steam distilled. So normally citruses are cold pressed, but they're steam distilled in this oil. So you can actually use this on your skin and not burn in the sun, not worry like you do with some of the citruses. So yeah, so that was really good for me living here. It means that I can just use it and still go out and not be afraid of burning. So that's a really interesting fact. This oil physically can also be used if you're feeling like any little throat issues. You can use it around your throat chakra. And yeah, and you can also use it if you're feeling a little bit congested as well. But really, like, it's, you know, like the other two, beautiful one to smell and put on just as a divine perfume, so that you're not messing with your hormones with toxins. Sorry, that was my dog. He sometimes just does that for no reason at all. Okay, third BOGO. Moving on a little bit more quickly now. So this is by Patchouli, which I've got here. I love. It's just, oh, I just love it. It's the oil of physicality. So this oil emotionally is an oil that just helps us to honour our physical form, you know. And I think in this world that we're living in, this Instagram, this social media world, we often compare ourselves to others and look at others, and at the moment everyone's on the beach, and maybe, you know, you're looking at other people and thinking, oh God, my body's not like theirs. And this is an oil that can kind of just help you to ground and help you to really honour your body and your physical form. And I love it. It just grounds me straight away. It's a nice one again to use before yoga, tai chi, meditation. You can just inhale it like this, or you can use it again. You can blend it. It blends really nice with lime and with sandalwood and with cedarwood, and it's quite a masculine kind of smell. So quite a nice one for the guys as well, if you're kind of thinking about getting your partner into essential oils. I still haven't managed that one. So this was traditionally used in Asia for fevers, to tone skin, and for insect bites. And it can also be used as a mosquito repellent as well, okay? yeah, so there's some other uses for it, but it's a great grounding oil. It's also the oil of the hippie. So for me, it just always reminds me of Camden Town, which I love. I love that smell. But yeah, so if that's your thing, then patchouli is definitely one for you. And if you buy this oil, then you get another new oil, again, 250 drops, citrus twist for free. Again, I haven't smelt this oil. And this is wild orange, lemongrass, ginger, and ginger CO2 extract, which sort of brings a different dimension of the ginger into the blend. And I haven't smelled it. I'm really excited to smell it actually. This oil would be photosensitive, so you wouldn't really want to be using this in your on your skin and then going out in the sun. You do need to be a little bit mindful of that. But an amazing one to diffuse. You know, I'm loving the citruses at the moment in my house in the morning, you know, just to really freshen the air. And obviously once it's not so sunny, then you could use it on your skin. It would be a lovely one to blend. So that's Citrus Twist, a new one that you would get completely free. Everyone's still with me, I hope you are. Right, so the next BOGO offer, number 4, is buy Purify and get Citronella for free. Okay, so Purify is the cleansing blend, and it's a mixture of lemon, lime, Siberian fir, Citronella, hey Wayne, and cilantro and tea tree. Okay, so it's all of these lovely fresh cleansing oils. And traditionally the way that I've used this is I've put this into my cleaning product. So I make my own, really simple to do. We've got lots of other videos. If you look on my IGTV, you'll find my cleaning video. Make my own cleaning products, and it smells really strong and really lovely and fresh and really clean. And so if you've got pets, if you want to sort of clean something in your home, then you can either just put a drop onto a cloth, or you can make your own cleaning product. A really nice one, you can make like toilet bombs and all that kind of thing in your home, and it's a really good smell. The Siberian fir and the lime and the cilantro really cut through to make it a really good smell, a really good one to cleanse the home and feel really clean. But you can actually also use this in other ways as well, Purify. So you can also use it in your laundry to make your, sometimes, you know, when you leave your linen in the laundry for too long and it gets that funny smell, you can just put some in your laundry, give it another spin. You can put it in your dryer to make your clothes smell really lovely. But you can also use it in the diffuser to cleanse the air. You can use it if you've got allergies. You can make a little roll or put a drop with a carrier oil and use it on your feet. You can use it for air pollution. So, you know, if you want to kind of cleanse the air, a nice one in your car as well to put in your in-car diffuser. You can use it for bites and for skins, for stings, and for allergies. And also good as well if you're kind of trying to keep little bugs and stuff away, or you're trying to freshen, you can put it on cotton pads and put it into any areas where little bugs and stuff might come into your house. And a great one for those of you that have got pets as well. You know, this is a really nice one to get rid of any pet odours. So it's buy Purify and then get Citronella for free. Now, a lot of you are probably familiar with Citronella because of the Citronella candles. And in Ibiza this year, actually, touch wood, we haven't had many mosquitoes, but I'm sure they're going to come. Well, not where I live anyway yet. But, you know, if you're getting lots of mozzies, then Citronella is really, you know, kind of like the main powerhouse of a mosquito repellent. It's in all of our mosquito repellents. And many of you might kind of have candles with it in, and what I would say is just be mindful, because a lot of these candles have toxins in that can kind of affect your respiratory system, which is not really very good, especially if you're having it inside the home. What's much better is to have a cold water diffuser and then diffuse some Citronella just to get rid of mosquitoes. You can also use this on your skin as well as a repellent. So I make my own repellent. I also use the doTERRA one, Terra Shield. I use both. And I'll just use, my boyfriend gets bitten a lot more than me, and I just make a little spray up, and then we just spray ourselves. And I also spray my dogs with the Citronella, with a combination of oils in the Citronella as well. So it's a powerful repellent, but it's also got other uses. So you can use it in your hair, you can use it in your shampoo and conditioner to make your hair shine more. You can use it for digestion. So if you suffer with digestive issues, then you can use Citronella. Again, you would use it topically, you would put some carrier oil with it and massage it into your stomach. You can use it for achy joints, for hormone balancing, and also for circulation. And you can also use it to clean with as well. So some different uses there for you. It's not just a mosquito repellent. Another thing it's good for is acne and athlete's foot as well. So yeah, some interesting uses there. So the final BOGO, the final buy one get one free, is you buy ginger, and you'd buy a 15ml ginger, and you'd get a 5ml, which is the little 5ml size of cardamom. It only comes in 5ml for free. Okay, ginger is a lovely oil, the oil of empowerment. So, you know, if you feel like you need a bit of a boost, then ginger is a good one. It's a spice. And with the spices, we always recommend diluting them because they are, you know, as they sort of say, they're spicy. Ginger is a great one to use in cooking. It's very powerful. It's very strong. A really nice one, you know, if you've got a sore throat and you want a bit of lemon and ginger, you can use lemon essential oil and ginger essential oil and make a lovely drink. Maybe squeeze some lemon in it too. Great to use for any dishes that require a little bit of ginger and it lasts for a long time. So some other good uses for ginger: it's good for cramps, good for circulation if you're massaging. It's good for nausea if you're feeling a little bit sicky, or for motion sickness. You know, if you're going out in the car, if you're going on these big kind of trips to Cornwall or anything like that, then ginger's a good one. You can just smell it. You can just smell it from the bottle, or you can make you might make your own little roller with it as well. It's also great for hormone balancing, and it's good to help with blood sugar. So that's another one. If you're feeling like you're craving, you can just have a little smell of it and just use it, or again, make a tea with it. It's really good. And it's also good for congestion as well. So you could put some, you know, steam and then just have a little smell of it. And it's also great with, there's loads of other recipes, by the way. I'm going to tell you that in a second, how you get more recipes for these. But the final one is get cardamom. Okay, so you'd buy gingerman and then you'd get cardamom for free. I love cardamom. It's a very sweet spice. I love to make my own chocolates and add a little drop, and it really gives that like Middle Eastern kind of flavour. Or you can add it to cacao, to a golden milk. I really love the taste, but you don't need much of it because it's very, very strong. Some other uses for cardamom would be menstrual pain. It could support you with menstrual cramps. Again, with digestion, with bad breath as well. Cardamom can be really good to put a little bit in your mouth for bad breath. For fatigue, if you've got a bit of a sore throat, it can also be good as well. So it's a really lovely versatile oil, and again, it can go in loads of recipes, you know, recipes that require cardamom, it can go in. But what we've also done is we've created like a recipe booklet for all of these, with some really lovely things like waffles with cacao and ginger, and like bath salts with rose. And if you go into my bio in linkTREE, the first post is the little recipe booklet, so you can have a look at some other ways that you could potentially use these oils and which ones are kind of resonating with you the most. So that's like a free little offer. You can go in and get that recipe book today. But what I also wanted to say to you was that this month, and only this month, so you could get these, hey Naomi, you could get these offers, you could get one of them. So maybe for you, it's like you love the rose offer and that's what you want. You can go into your account, log on, go to buy rose, and then the free oils will pop up. Or you could buy like all of them. And if you've got a friend in the area, it's worth communicating with your friends if there are a couple of you that have got a doTERRA account, because you can split the postage. I did that for a few of us. I bought a few of them so that I split the postage with some other people. So it's worth just connecting with someone else who might also want them. So you can buy one, or you could buy all 5 oils and get 6 oils for free. Okay, so that's why I wanted to just go over this today, because I think sometimes people are just a bit overwhelmed and they think they have to commit to all of the oils, and you don't. And if, for those of you that have been thinking about enrolling, then you can pay €24, £24. You could enroll, get yourself 6, if you want them all, 6 free oils. And this month, if you spend the equivalent of about £100, it's PV, which is about £100, then you'll get the equivalent of £50 free to spend in product next month, and that will last for a year. So you can go whenever you want and spend that 50 points that you're going to get, and you can buy anything you want, from toothpaste to hair shampoo to anything with those 50 points. They're yours to spend on whatever you want in doTERRA. So, you know, this is a really good month. And also, if you've got a friend and you've got an account, then if you introduce your friend and they spend 100 PV, then you both get that 50 points as well. So, you know, maybe you've got a friend and you think, oh my God, she could really do with these oils. I'm going to connect her into me. She can watch the video. I'm happy to support you and have a one-to-one with her. And then she will also get the 50 points. So it's like a really nice way to introduce a friend to the oils this month. And also, for those of you that do want to enroll, if you decide that you want to enroll today, and just for today, I will then gift you a bespoke roller. Okay, so that's an enrolment, an extra little enrolment gift today, and that will just be until midnight tonight if you enroll. And what I'll do is we'll see what other oils you order, and then I'll make you up a roller with oils that you don't have, so that you've got another little roller to go with your collection. So thank you for being here today. It's a really good time to get started and get yourself some oils and get using. Like, I think now more than ever we need to raise our vibration, get happier, be using these oils and sharing these oils. So thank you so much for being here. Please comment, let me know what you think. Drop me a message if you want me to clarify anything, or if you want to get started on this beautiful oily journey with me. Thank you.